Greetings, gamer guys and gals, and welcome back. Welcome to Pokemon Colosseum, my Let's Play, and we are at part number 34, which is actually post-game part number 1, and I'm pretty darn excited. This happens to be my favorite part of Pokemon Colosseum. Real Gam Tower is probably like second favorite part, but I love the post game, mostly due to the fact that it opens everything wide up to the exploration and like the story is more integrated in such a like less mysterious but more interesting ways, and everything just seems to like flow better and differently, and I shouldn't say better, just differently. I love Pokemon Colosseum in the post game. Ooh, and look at that, straight away we got ourselves an email. Let's go check it out, shall we? Second Pyrite Town. Big guy, there's trouble. The Kid Network got word that a suspicious-looking Pokemon was spotted in Pyrite. I'd like to give you the full story in person. So can you come visit me? I think we will do just that. We actually have a little bit to do before we do just that, however. Very important. We're going to be going to Agate Village. Why would we be going to Agate Village, you might ask? There's the question that needs to be answered. First and foremost, we need to find ourselves to the Poke Center. I think a little preparation is in order. So, Pokemon storage. We have several new Pokemon. A couple of which are coming to our party. Let's see, Stantler. You know what? Actually, Stantler is ready to be purified, so we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to throw away Altaria and put, well, if this game would let me, I would love to put you here. And then, well, actually, Altaria has an item on. Yes or no? Or we would find out if this game was a little bit simpler to go through all of the boxes. Just making sure. Never melt ice. Hard stone. Sharp beak. Well, the sharp beak can... Ooh. Metal coat. We have a lot of items to take care of real quick. In fact, just to save you a bit of headache, because this is kind of silly, I'm going to go ahead and take care of all these items right now, and we'll cut and I'll come right back. I'll see you in a few. I thought I would halt my messing around with the Pokemon in the party, in the box, and whatnot for a moment so that we can take this time and purify a Pokemon. That's right, Stantler was ready to be purified pretty much like at the beginning of our starting Real Gam Tower, but I wanted Hyper Mode, Shadow Rush crits. Didn't really help all that much, honest to goodness, but you know what, it is what it is. Stantler regained the move Astonished. And Stantler gained a couple of levels. That's pretty cool. We don't have any other Pokemon to do that with. However, very shortly, we're going to be using a couple of Time Flutes. Join me then. All right, and we are back, gamer guys and gals. Quite a lengthy transmission. Quite a lengthy intermission that I just had. I cut all this stuff out, edit it constantly, so you don't have to see it all. But I was doing a lot of like box filtering, putting Pokemon here, there, and everywhere. I'll show you the boxes later. But I was messing with Pokemon's items as well. Come to find out I had no room in my pack, so I had to deposit things, withdraw things, sell things, blah, 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 same old, same old. But I decided we're going to be using 2 out of the 3 time flutes right now. Well, we actually don't have the 3rd, but we are going to use. Tyranitar, open the door to its heart. Regain the move Crunch. Regain 0 experience points. Obtained a ribbon. Alright, so let's check out Tyranitar. 156 attack, 146 defense, 119 special attack, 125 special defense, 76 speed, 184 HP. This Pokemon is a beast. I would dare say that out of all the Pokemon in this game, including the legendaries, this is the most powerful Pokemon you can obtain. Metagross is a close second place. I would say close. Very close. Not exactly there with the overwhelming power of Tyranitar, but very close. So he comes with Crunch, best dark move in game, like at this point in time. And he also comes with Rock Slide, which is arguably, I think it actually is the best rock move in this generation too. I don't think Stone Edge existed at this point. And then we have Thunder and Blizzard. Now, I am most likely not keeping either of these 2 moves. I might keep them for a little bit of time, but 70 accuracy is just not what I want to bank on. 90 accuracy for Rock Slide is even kind of rough, but Rock Slide is powerful, allowing for a 30% chance to flinch, and it hits both Pokemon on the opposing team. Just amazing. It's wonderful. And to get stab off of this on a truly powerful Pokemon, just baffling. Now, the reason why I don't necessarily want to keep Thunder and Blizzard is because I was considering going with Thunderbolt and Earthquake. Because I personally think that Thunderbolt is better, but it depends, because I am going to have Rain Dance on my team, which sounds kind of funny because Tyranitar has Sandstream already, but I'm actually going to be taking advantage of Sunny Day, Rain Dance, and Tyranitar Sandstream on a single team. That sounds nuts, but I'm going to have Pokemon that benefit from all 3, and all of my party are going to benefit from all 3 in some way, shape, or form. So it is actually a possibility that I'll keep Thunder just for the overwhelming might that it has. Blizzard, I'm not using Hail, because Hail is just, in my opinion, the worst weather condition. But Earthquake is just so much better. I'm teaching Earthquake pretty much immediately. Just no, absolutely no way I'm keeping Blizzard over Earthquake. Tyranitar is a beast, and we're going to have a couple of Pokemon that totally bypass the whole being hit by Earthquake thing. So I'll have teammates that I can have out at the same time with Tyranitar while I'm spamming Earthquake, which is phenomenal, amazing, fantastic even. This is my favorite Pokemon in all of Pokemon Colosseum. Absolutely love him. He's going to become the new staple of my team. But he's not going to be the only one. There's going to be several Pokemon on my team. As you can see, my party is a bit changed up. These are the Pokemon you see on the side besides Skarmory and Tyranitar. All of these other Pokemon have temporary team slots. Temporary. I am not keeping any of them in my post-game team. Very grateful that I was able to get Tyranitar and Skarmory, though, as post-game members, because I absolutely want to take advantage of them. So we are going to go ahead and use the second time flute. We will be using the third time flute on another Pokemon later. Don't know who exactly yet. It just depends on when we get the third time flute and when we get like our third team member. I might even just forego using it on one of my team members just so I can get through Mount Battle, so I can grind through Mount Battle with all of my team. So we'll see. I haven't fully decided. But Skarmory opened the door to its heart. And regained Drill Peck. Yes, thank you. I am so very happy about this. Now, I could have probably looked up the movesets of these Pokemon, and they'd be found somewhere, maybe. Like I've said before, in many instances, this game is there is not very much information or data about this game. I'm not saying it can't be found, but I didn't really look it up in the first place. I just know from experience from at least past times that I have looked up stuff and it's been very wonky and wishy-washy. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not a single piece of information out there that tells you what moves Evice's team has. No nickname for Skarmory. If I want a nickname for any of my post-game team party, which I'm thinking about doing actually, just fully thinking about it, I could very well do that later on. So let's check out Skarmory. 132 HP, 91 attack, 140 defense, 56 special attack, 77 special defense, 79 speed. Pretty good. Pretty good. So Drill Peck, Metal Sound, Steel Wing, and Air Cutter. So what's so cool about this is that I was going to put Steel Wing on Skarmory and just hope and pray that I had either Air Cutter or Drill Peck. Air Cutter is cool because it has higher critical chance ratio and it hits both Pokemon on. It's basically, I mean, look at it. It's Razor Leaf, but flying. I am not keeping it. I'm not keeping either of these moves, in fact. I fully intend on getting rid of both of them, one of which I'm going to be giving to him pretty much right now. I'm going to be giving a move to both Tyranitar and Skarmory right at this moment. We'll keep Air Cutter for the time, and I'll get rid of... I'll get rid of Metal Sound, probably. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Special defense lowering is kind of really super pointless on this Pokemon because you're not going to use special attacks on Skarmory. I mean, it's useful for your other teammate who could be using special attacks. Like, for instance, Tyranitar. Tyranitar is going to have special attacks. It's going to be my mixed attacker, my main mixed attacker, in fact. Not the only one, but my main for sure. So we've got actually a couple of things to do. First and foremost, we're going to be depositing the Sharp Beak and giving the experience share. I want to give... I'll probably give Tyranitar the black glasses for this time being. Because Tyranitar doesn't really need an item, it's going to turn out being that I'm going to give Tyranitar the amulet coin whenever we do get it. I don't remember exactly when, but it is soon. Alright, so... Toxic. I thought I was going to have to use Steel Wing for Skarmory, which it's just fantastic that I don't have to. So, Skarmory wants to learn the move Toxic. Yes, absolutely. Let's get rid of Metal Sound. We'll keep Air Cutter for the time being, like I said, and then we will switch that out for a learned move later. Pretty sure Skarmory learns Spikes soon, and that's what we want. So Hazard Stall kind of thing is what we're going for. And then Earthquake. The most powerful ground-type physical attack. And we are going to be getting rid of Blizzard. Now, we don't need Blizzard on this Pokemon, and the reason being is because one of my Pokemon will have Ice coverage. So, in the form of Ice Beam, in fact. Alright, so Carbos, Special Defense, Defense, Protein. So, Carbos, we're going to be giving that to Tyranitar. We're going to be giving the protein to Skarmory. Let's see, the zinc, iron, defense. We're actually going to give both of these to Skarmory because Skarmory is lower level and has lower stats. By quite a bit. You know, Skarmory has, I think, a 495 base stat total, whereas we're talking Tyranitar has a 600. You know, HP up. We're also going to give this to Skarmory. I think that would be good to do. PP up. We have 3 of these. I don't know that we necessarily need to use them, though. I don't think any of our Pokemon right now actually have low PP moves. 10, 15, 10, 10. And then you've got the bolstering amount, like 20 and 25. That's going to be all that Skarmory has for attacks is Drill Peck and Steel Wing at some point. Because Toxic and Spikes are pretty much going to be what I'm going to have as my other 2 moves. Which, if you can't really tell, that means that Skarmory is going to be out on the field a lot in the first slots of my party. It's not going to be like that all the time because actually I have a synergy with my team. I'm going to have 3 sets of 2 Pokemon that synergize well with each other that can all be with each other like in their current partner in crime on the field at the same time. And that's part of the reason why I'll have Rain Dance and Sunny Day as well, because of the fact that Sandstream already comes out automatically with Tyranitar, and we do want to take care to not kill my Pokemon who are not immune to Sandstream. So there is that to take into consideration. Alright, I think these 2 Pokemon are pretty well ready. For items, I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of these things for the time being and just throw them into the storage. Alright. I wonder if I can store these things. I'm going to have to check that out, actually. Alright, folks. I'm going to go ahead and be right back. I got a bit more storage to take care of. Another cut, but then we're going to be getting right to the story. I'll see you then. I have returned, gamer guys and gals, and I have finished pretty much everything. Sold whatever I need to, fixed all the party stuff, everything like that. I finally finished it all up. It took a little while because there's a lot to do, at least in my opinion. I don't really care for organizing anything about this game, like where the party Pokemon go, where the Pokemon in the boxes go, where the items are, items in the boxes, items in the PC, so on and so forth. Where that stuff goes, I don't care about any of that organization until post-game, because that's after we've already received the overwhelming majority of the items. So, Joy Scent, Excite Scent, and Vivid Scent. Now, I kind of talked about this before, but we're going to know this stuff very intimately soon. Vivid Scent is what you want, at least from what I understand. It approximately takes, it depends on the Pokemon's nature, but anywhere between like 3 and 5 of these to take a Pokemon from full Shadow Heart Gauge down to 0. Joy Scent takes a whole lot more than that. It's not proportionate. Not exactly proportionate, I want to say, through like my testing back when I used to play it. Now that none of this is absolutely known, I don't know which one is the most optimal. It could be Excite Scent. I could be totally wrong, and it could be Joy Scent. But I used to do Vivid Scent and just trusted that the game was right about this. I have used them all before, but we're talking like this was 10 years ago. So basically, this is how you turn money into taking Shadow Pokemon out of being Shadow Pokemon and purifying them. Why is that important when you can just battle to get them out of their Shadow form? Well, because this is easier. This is a whole lot simpler, and it allows you to have actual good and relatively understandable and in sync and good party members in general during the actual game. Now, like right now, I have Metagross and Heracross on me. Just in case for some reason Tyranitar or Skarmory faint for any reason whatsoever, I can then throw those dudes in, get a little bit more towards their goal. I'm not going to be doing that with all the Pokemon I've got because most of the Pokemon I have are pretty darn low level, so it's pointless. And we're probably going to be catching all of the rest of the party members pretty darn soon. I don't know exactly when, but pretty darn soon. Now, you do eventually get the Amulet Coin, and I'll be very honest with you. The amount of money that you get from Colosseums and challenges like that after the main story gets a major buff, and then plus the fact that the Amulet Coin just doubles whatever money you gain. You can get so much stupid money in the post game that buying these to EV train your Pokemon as best as possible, because you know these have a limit. You can't actually fully EV train your Pokemon with these. And buying these, it's simple. Like, it's very simple. There were times where I've had hundreds of thousands of Pokédollars in this game through not even grinding, just regular playing in the post game, because of how much money you actually get. So that's pretty exciting. I'm excited about it personally. This is my favorite part of the game, and I love Pokemon Colosseum for it because it turns the grind into fun, and it doesn't really feel like a grind. I'm actually very excited for these two teammates. Very excited. So, without further ado, we're going to get ourselves rolling on down to Pyrite. Now, Sek in Pyrite said that we should go meet him, and he was talking about the Kids Grid, Kids Network, all that good stuff. And my first inclination when I read that, not this gameplay session, because I already know where to go, but my first inclination was always to just go find him in the Under, where Bit was, pretty stupidly. When in reality, Sek is just behind this bookshelf in Duking's house, right here. Oh, hi guys, we just got some news. There's this rogue called Kale who hangs around Pyrite's entrance. It sounds like Kale recently battled this creepy trainer. They say that this trainer used some weird Pokemon. I think you should have a talk with Kale about this. Kids, kids, kids grid. It's the song for Kids Grid. I wrote it. Isn't it easy to learn? Very easy. Hi, big people. Is Plusle doing good? Sure. Oh, I'm so glad. Let it battle lots and make it so strong. We're definitely not doing that, Marcia, but, you know, I'll let you have your fantasies and you know, joy in life. Big people, you're awesome. You're fighting the bad guys, aren't you? I'll help you when I get bigger. Fighting the bad guys. Alrighty. Let's go find Kale. I'm pretty sure he's at the entrance. Yeah, we've fought him before. Mr. Kale, green-haired dude. All right, let's see what Kale has to say to us, shall we? Yo, we meet again, huh? About the shadow Pokemon? Oh yeah, I remember battling one. Sure. I'd be willing to share what I know with you, but only if you can beat me. You ready? Alright, so Rogue Kale would like to battle. Granbull and Gardevoir. Tyranitar and Skarmory. Sandstream whipped up a sandstorm. I love it. Granbull has Intimidate, though, which kind of really stinks. Alright, so he has 4 Pokemon, and look at the levels of his team. I kind of want to switch out to deal with this team. We're just going to go ahead and use Toxic and Crunch. Oh! Oh! I was not at all expecting Skarmory to faint that quick. That was insanity. Let's bring out Metagross. We're probably just going to switch out Tyranitar and bring him back out, because that Intimidate really stinks. I was going to spam Earthquake. Kind of glad I didn't, being honest. Because of the fact that, well, we wouldn't have got very far killing our own teammates like that. Skarmory would have avoided the Earthquake, of course, but Skarmory was also going to die first. I should have guessed that this Gardevoir had Thunderbolt. I swear, it's like everybody's favorite thing to do is give Gardevoir and other Psychic types Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. That's why a lot of people cannot stand and don't really care for, like, modern Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't have Ice Beam or Thunderbolt as coverage. Alright, so let's go Crunch here, Shadow Rush here. That Reflect is unfortunately not going to do you any good for the time being, because I'm using a special attack. This is why I'm very glad that Tyranitar is a dark rock type in this generation, because even though the moves were changed in later gens and just made to be better and everything is just better in general, I would dare say that Tyranitar is a perfect example of how you can do a mixed attacker right. He has great special attack, great physical attack, and he has a special and physical attacking set of types. Shadow Ball. Decent coverage. Yeah, Sandstorm is not, like, broken or anything like that. It's not going to win you battles, in my honest opinion. Like, it's going to help. Don't get me wrong. It's just not going to, you know, win battles itself. X-Speed and Giga Drain. Super effective. And Tyranitar tanked it. I was hoping that we outsped, though, because that was the purpose of me using Rock Slide in the first place. The X-Speed on Granbull is throwing that out the door, though. Metagross is in a Fever Pitch, which is actually pretty darn fantastic, not gonna lie. Alright, we're going to switch out Tyranitar. Let's bring out Heracross for a moment. And Shadow Rush. We will be bringing you back, Tyranitar, don't you worry. Giga Drain, that's going to do next to nothing to my Heracross. Shiftry is such a weird Pokemon, just weird looking. At this time of the series at Gen 3, I'm pretty sure Steel Psychic was like one of the most overpowered combinations of typings in the series, making Metagross pretty darn powerful. Alright, Metagross. Yeah, I kind of figured Heracross was getting that takedown. A Fever Pitch, that's unfortunate. Ooh, Earthquake. Kale is doing some work here. Can't believe the last time we fought him, he had a bunch of weakling Pokemon. I almost want to say that all of his Pokemon that he has now are just the evolved forms of what he originally had, which is really darn cool if that's the case. I love stuff like that. Alrighty. Very unfortunate that Skarmory died there, though, because I had the experience share on him for a reason. Alright. Obviously, we're going to throw a Psychic Machamp's way. Let's go Rock Slide and Psychic. Rock Slide will be resisted, but he's not surviving the Psychic anyway, so... And if you... This is the first battle we have, like official battle in the post-game, and look at the levels of him. And he's a nobody. And the experience we got was just absolutely fantastic. These are signs of things to come, friends. No! It's been a futile struggle every time! And we still get nothing from him. That trainer, he used a Shadow Quilava. The trainer's name was... I forgot. He did say something about the Snag'em hideout, though. Snag'em hideout? We haven't seen an area like that, have we? I'm almost 1,000,000% certain we haven't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the healing item, or healing machine, is all the way over here, across the bridge, and in the Pyrite Colosseum. Not really a big fan of this. Like, almost every other town has a much closer healing, and we could have gone somewhere else. We honestly could have, so this is, you know, my own mistake. Alright, restored to full health. Hopefully Skarmory can actually receive some experience points now. If I have to, I'll swap Skarmory out for, like, Metagross or something, because Skarmory is kind of like one of the weaker members of my team right now. Especially against electric and fire type moves. That's actually part of the reason why Tyranitar has Earthquake and Rock Slide. Just totally destroy fire types and electric types. Good type synergies and good type matchups and good abilities and weapons, attacks are just something to be mindful about in your RPGs. Oh, we have a new place. Snag'em Hideout, the former base of Team Snag'em that was completely destroyed in a catastrophic explosion that we caused. Ha 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 ha! Okay. Yeah, you can't... Alright, so... You can't actually go through that little crack in the wall from here, which is kind of weird. I thought you could. Alright, we are getting emails. It's good to check these pretty much once you get them, because you are going to be bombarded with them. And you don't want to have to go back and reread. Alright, Quilava Trainer, Sec in Pyrite Town. Hi, big guy. Kale wanted me to tell you that the Shadow Quilava's trainer is named Rosso. Please take care. Okay, we're looking for a Rosso. Pretty interesting. Alright, so we have the capacity to save right here to do whatever we need with our Pokemon and our storage. And I think there's a heal station somewhere in this building. Don't ask me where, because I could not tell you. Wes found one max elixir. Ah, yes. The old trope of the bad guys don't keep their precious valuables well hidden. Then again, I'm pretty sure they don't expect anybody to come here and just, you know, fight their way through all of Team Snag'em's hideout. Especially considering that it was destroyed and Team Snag'em was declared defeated. Well, if it isn't you again. You had your way with my party before, but not this time. Cypher Peon Nor would like to battle. I think I remember this guy. Ninjask and Beautifly. Ooh, Ninjask. One of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Gen 3 just had a lot of good Pokemon. Shedinja, Ninjask, and Nincada, that's my favorite evolutionary line in the series. Nincada is pretty well tied with Shedinja as for being a great and fun Pokemon. Let's go with Air Cutter. So we're going to basically be doubling up on attacks that just totally annihilate these Pokemon. I was actually kind of hoping that Tyranitar would go first because I knew he was going to knock them out. Super effective. It's quad effective, actually, against both of these Pokemon. And Stab. And much more powerful. Let's just be honest here. Alright, Skarmory's getting some decent experience points. Awesome. That's what we like to see, folks. And a Fortress. And a Masquerain. Alright, so I have an idea here. Ooh. Ooh. Might have to switch out, actually, considering. Now, both my Pokemon resist Explosion, so it's very likely that I don't have to worry about that necessarily. Who is going to be the bigger threat here, though? Probably Fortress. Yeah, Drill Peck, I wasn't expecting it to do much because we got intimidated, but not that little. Oh, man. Doesn't affect Mask... Oh. Oh, that's because Masquerain... Oh, my goodness. Masquerain is a bug flying type now. Alright, so what we can do... Thunder. We could go with Thunder. Let's go with Thunder. Hopefully we hit. Drill Peck. Will this KO? No. Very unfortunate, but a good old Thunder hit. I kind of figured that was going to KO Fortress. Awesome, Tyranitar. Pulling your weight. The new head of our team, Stun Spore. Interesting choice. Tyranitar is paralyzed. Alrighty. And so what we're going to do is Rock Slide, Drill Peck. Drill Peck is going to go out first. We should KO here. Oh, so close. Hydro Pump. Quite a dangerous move, but it's not even Stab. You're not doing anything to Tyranitar with that, super effective or not. Alright, so let's just go ahead and throw out a Crunch. We're not going to get to actually use it anyhow. Air Cutter. That is enough. Air Cutter kind of looks really wonky in this. Player defeated Cypher Peon Nor. You lived up to your reputation, but you didn't live up to yours. Alright, I have a theory here I'd like to test. So Pokemon storage. We're about to find out something very interesting here. I've never actually tested this before. But wouldn't it be interesting if, yeah, that fully heals your Pokemon? Oh my gosh. I mean, that takes much longer than just going up and pressing the heal. But honestly, that's not that big of a deal considering that it's the capacity to be able to heal up your team like that. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a lot. Alrighty, let's go ahead and continue through the Team Snag'em hideout just a little bit. Another email. Hi, it's Net. Shadow Pokemon list, Net from the Under. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list again and discovered 6 more. The additions are Tyranitar, Mischievous, Slugma, Smeargle, Absol, and Heracross. I'll send another update if I can find any more. Yeah, from my understanding, it's not possible to not have the opportunity to catch every last Pokemon in this game. You could fail every single attempt that you get. You could fail the admin's 2 attempts that you get in the story, and you still get a chance to catch them all. Wes found 1 Elixir, which reminds me, we actually got a Max Elixir. Heal Powder. I'm doing this wrong. Revival Herb. There we go. Oh wait, no. I like Revival Herb being on the bottom. Alright, so Max Elixir, Elixir, and Aether. So, or Ether. We don't really need those right now, but it is nice to have them. I'm kind of just waiting to be attacked. Wes found max potions. 3 of them. Interesting. There's got to be some somewhere, some Pokeballs holding some awesome Pokemon. Do you have some? Ryder Ryans would like to battle. Poochyena and Mightyena. He must just be a very big fan of Poochyena and Mightyena, because those are awkward Pokemon to have as partners in a double battle. Yeah, isn't that unfortunate? There's like Intimidates everywhere, and I have physical attacking Pokemon. Come on. Air Cutter. And these are both physical moves. They're going to be intimidated. Unfortunately, I should probably just switch out. I'm going to do that after this turn. Earthquake. Fantastic damage. Tyranitar, you just never fail to impress. Linoon. Bite, huh? Both my Pokemon resist that quite well. Alrighty, so I don't want to switch out because I want, you know, the Let's go one more turn. Let's do Drill Peck on you. We might switch out the next turn. I keep saying that, but I kind of want Tyranitar and Skarmory to be the thieves of the show, you know. Steal all the experience points, steal all the capacity here, just do their best. Earthquake. I love this move. Tyranitar is just so powerful. Next turn, I'll spam some... Ooh, maybe I'll just use Crunch, actually. Come to think of it. I was going to use Rock Slide, but we could always do with a little bit of Crunch in our lives. Kadabra needs it. So, why not give it? Steel Wing. Roleplay. I don't think that's going to help you, my guy. Don't think that's going to help you at all. Alright, Steel Wing. And Defense Rose. I actually wish that was like a higher % chance, because I want to say that Steel Wing's defense racing is only a 10% chance, which is pretty unlucky. Or, well, it's pretty lucky that we got it there, but it's just unlucky to get it. And this Crunch should one-hit KO. We're talking about stab super effective here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Awesome. Level 48. Player defeated Ryder Ryons. I knew you had some awesome Pokemon. Yeah, I literally have the bosses from both Snag'em and Cypher on my team. Where did you find those? I want some too. Unfortunately, I'm not telling you. I mean, if he was listening in, he could always hear, you know, figure it out. What's this guy doing? Wes, that's enough of your antics. Party's over. All right. Let's see why the party is over. Team Snag'em Dritten would like to battle. Send out Pelipper and Lantern. Against my Tyranitar and Skarmory. I want to say that both of these are going to be kind of a difficult task to deal with. Let's go... Lantern is probably going to be more difficult. More annoying, I should say. And not very effective. I wasn't expecting it to be very effective. Electric types resist both flying and steel. I should have attacked Pelipper with that Drill Peck, honestly. Our stalwart team. Ooh. Spark. Ah, come on. Took us out immediately. Let's bring out Heracross. And let's go Rock Slide again. And Shadow Rush. Oh, come on. No feint. No way. But the Rock Slide will finish off the job. And Seadra. Starmie as well. Oh, we have a dark type target. Starmie is pretty specially defensive, so we might not KO in one hit with this crunch, but we can always give it a thorough try, can't we? Psychic. Super effective. Oh yeah, Bug doesn't resist Psychic, unfortunately. You would almost think that Bug would resist Psychic, but nope. The game has other things in mind. And Waterfall, going for Tyranitar. That was actually quite a good chunk of damage. Then again, that was Stab super effective. Starmie is fainted. I would have been surprised had Tyranitar not fainted Starmie there. And what we can do is a good old Thunder and a good old Shadow Rush. Ooh, Waterfall is going to take us out, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to go use the PC trick. Get our party back in working at order. We lost 3 Pokemon to this party. Then again, like I said, these Pokemon are, I mean, you can easily tell. You can see it. Much higher level than we were facing previously beforehand. Metagross did a fair bit of damage there. And we will just spam our attacks. And Seadra is gone. Perfect. Player defeated, Team Snag'em Dritten. Wasted. I'll show you a painful time one day. One day, but don't think that day is coming for you right yet, friend. Not here quite yet. It was up here. I absolutely... Because of you, my standing in Cypher is in the dumps. Cypher Peon Scrub would like to battle. And I am not ready for this. Wobbuffet and Huntail, huh? Umbreon and Espeon. The good old team. Bite. Psychic. Very nice. We're not going to be able to switch out anyway until we get rid of this Wobbuffet, so we're not going to worry about it. And we get to catch our very own Hitmontop 1,000,000 years later. Bite is going to do nothing. Not very effective. Wobbuffet used Counter. Also not very effective. Unfortunately for Hitmontop, we don't really care. Psychic. Actually, we'll use Reflect. I don't really want to attack into Wobbuffet until we have the means to defeat Wobbuffet pretty much immediately. Which we're actually not going to, being honest. Hitmontop was caught. And we have Golem. And that counter didn't work so well, did it? Alright, so Bite and Psychic. Now that Bite is probably going to hit Wobbuffet because the Psychic is, yeah, it's nuking Golem, which is okay. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. Let's just hope that Mirror Coat doesn't take us out. Okay. Used counter. I think that's kind of hilarious, actually. This is probably a Mirror Coat turn. Unfortunately, both our Pokemon are mostly special attackers, so we just have to deal with what we deal with. Okay. None of us had to faint. Awesome. And Scrub was defeated, just as all things should be. Finally obtained his Pokemon. My standing is going to take another huge hit. Got a decent amount of experience points there. And a decent amount of money there. Alright, after I'm done with this, we will resume. And we are back where we ought to be. Ah, some more treasure. A PP up. We do like those. Having more power points for our Pokemon is always better. Now, let's not go through there quite yet. You are in our way, dude. Thank you for getting out of our way. Wes found 2 max ether. This place taken a lot of damage. Even I couldn't mess the place up like this. Huh? You're telling me you did this? Then prove it to me. Show me what you can do. Bodybuilder Colosseum would like to battle. He must be a kind of pop, I'm guessing. Spinda and Shelgon. So, what we will do here... I think we'll just throw out... let's throw out a Toxic for Shelgon and a Rock Slide. Come on, Rock Slide, take him out. Close, but no cigar quite. Yeah, we kind of figured the Shelgon is going to be quite the pain. Actually, kind of surprised that Spinda didn't use Teeter Dance. Unless the Spinda doesn't know it for some reason. That could be the case. That Shelgon is just asking for a Blizzard to come his way. Unfortunately, we got rid of Blizzard. Alright, so Drill Peck. Let's do Earthquake. And how does this fare? Knocked out Spinda. And knocked out Shelgon. That Toxic was kind of useless in that case. Toxic's a good move for putting Pokemon on a timer that otherwise would give you a serious issue in your team. Carvana. And Pupitar. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're actually going to Steel Wing Pupitar and Earthquake. I was not expecting it to do that much damage, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And an Earthquake for your troubles. Carvana and Sharpedo have rough skin. Whenever you hit them with a contact move, it deals damage to you. However, that doesn't matter to us because we have plenty of physical attacking moves that are not contact. You rampage too much. Yeah, I had originally thought about giving Skarmory some of the, oh, wow. Some of the rare candies, but the Pokemon, one of the Pokemon that we're going to be getting to our team soon is going to need those rare candies a bit more because of being lower level, actually. Now I'm steamed. I'll rampage more than you. I bet you will, dude. I bet you will. Oh, where did that guy take off to after snagging my shadow Pokemon? Ugh! Bandana Guy Crudo would like to battle. Sent out Swalot and Linoon. Skarmory and Tyranitar, come on out. Alright, so... Drill Peck, Linoon, Earthquake? Decent damage, but that's a very weak electric type move, and you don't get stabbed from it, so we weren't expecting much. And an Earthquake to shatter the ground. You really do have to love Tyranitar. If you don't, I'm hoping this Let's Play helps you love Tyranitar. Weezing. Weezing has Levitate in this gen, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Linoon was actually taken out by the Sandstorm. Awesome. That's not exactly a common sight to see, let's be honest. Skarmory is gaining the experience points quite rapidly. We're going to need Skarmory to hold on to that experience share basically for quite a while. Quite a while. Drill Peck. Let's go with Crunch on Weezing. Ooh, attack missed. Oh. Sand Slash happens to have... Oh, that was very good damage. Sand Slash happens to have Sand Veil. Alright, Taunt. That's not really going to do anything for you, unfortunately. Impressive. He wanted one of my Pokemon to be trapped by, or to be damaged every turn, just like his Pokemon, I'm supposing. Unfortunately, I must stress this, it doesn't really matter. Weezing has been defeated. Fainted, destroyed. Oh wow, that was a nice chunk of experience points. Alright, I can see Sandslash potentially being quite an annoying figure here. And we'll go with a Drill Peck and a Crunch. This is actually a perfect opportunity to use something like Toxic, especially since Sandslash is probably... Well, then again, he has low special attack, or special defense, so... Yeah, I was kind of figuring that that would KO. If we kept missing, then, you know, Toxic might have been a great idea there. Skarmory is already level 49, which is pretty darn awesome. Player defeated Bandana Guy Crudo. Ow, 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 ow. He says that like I beat him or something, like I just gave him a good old thrashing. A 1-2. No fair, you stinking cheat! I'm not that big of a stinking cheat. I just like beating the pants off you, that's all. I never expected to see you again. Not like this, anyway. Team Snag'em Fuston, or Fuston, would like to battle. Some of these names in this game are just absurd. Delibird and Swellow. Rock Slide and Rock Slide, coming at you 3 ways from Sunday. Alright, so Steel Wing, Rock Slide, Swellow used Facade. Unluckily for you, Fuston, my Pokemon are a little bit better than yours. Just a little bit. Tyranitar just tanks everything like a champ. For having a pretty darn terrible defensive typing, Tyranitar just stalls and walls for days. More or less tanks, not stalls and walls. Tanks, for sure. Rock Slide, and if it hits both Pokemon, we're looking at 2 dead Pokemon. I don't like how Rock Slide looks in this game. It kind of looks really, really dumb. Shoddy, even. Golbat. Oh, Rock Slide again. Yeah, Sandstorm definitely, you know, the passive damage is definitely useful. It's not like it's bad, for sure. Endeavor. Oh. That was quite the impressive move there. Golbat used Giga Drain. Very impressive, actually. Endeavor is kind of a really pathetic strategy. Honestly, like, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, I'm a loser or anything here, but that's pretty darn pathetic. Alright, Air Cutter. Swellow is gone, no more Endeavor for you. At least Skarmory's still in the fight because, again, like, Tyranitar doesn't need levels as much as Skarmory does. We pretty much want all of our team, our post-game team, to hit around the same level with one another. And I kind of want them to be around 65 to 70 is likely what's going to happen. And as you can see, there is good reason as to why I have a full team, even though I'm only using actually 2 Pokemon right now. We've had a few snags here, if you catch my pun. Boo! Don't worry, Fuston, you're okay. Items. Let's go ahead and use an Energy Root on Skarmory, our good friend. And a Revival Herb. We don't particularly care if Tyranitar has Max Friendship. Okay, let's move on. Wes obtained 5 Ultra Balls. It's a large snag machine. It appears to have been destroyed in the explosion. I wonder how in the heck this worked. It looks like a robot kind of thing. Like it wheels around and just like takes people's Pokeballs, but I would like to know how this works. Like you can't just run away from it. It doesn't look like it would be that fast. Those wheels are awfully small. And I would obviously never stick around to battle it. It's a robot. What? Wes, it's been a while. Not since the mayor's house in Fennec City. You quit Team Snag'em. There's nothing here for you. Or did you come out to see me, Rosso? If that's the case, I'd better not disappoint you. Cypher Peon Rosso would like to battle. And he has a Quillava and a Grumpig. So if you haven't really figured it out yet, we are going to be able to catch the other Gen 2 starters that we were missing out on in the beginning of this game when we chose the one we chose, which was Bayleaf at the time. There's Quillava and Croconaw or Feraligatr, one of the two. I can't ever remember which. So we're going to do the tried and true. Hello, Master Ball, and goodbye, Pokemon. And of course, because we did that, we are going to... let's do Rock Slide. Rock Slide is actually stronger than Earthquake. Well, actually, no, I don't know about that, because Earthquake doesn't take a nerf in this game. So, Rock Slide takes a nerf by 75%, so that means it has, what, 60 base power? Plus Stab would be 90, or would it take the nerf after Stab? Because that would actually make a difference. Or would it make a difference? 75 plus... yeah, it would actually make a difference. It would more... I don't know, actually. Because it'd be like 110. Yeah, I think it's still 90 base power, about. So with 90 base power... Yeah, it's still weaker, unless it's super effective, and Earthquake isn't. That's kind of amazing. I would have never actually thought about that. I would have just totally thought that Rock Slide was stronger regardless. But I forgot that Rock Slide actually takes a nerf to it, a 0.75, just like every other... I think it's 25% nerf? It might be actually different, it depends. Again, like I've said, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on Earth about all these things. Muck. What a crazy Pokemon. Literally a pile of sludge. Let's just go with Crunch on Muck. With Black Glasses, though, we have a 96 base power Crunch, which is pretty darn powerful considering what it is. Level 50. Yeah, Skarmory should catch up pretty quick, but we're actually going to let Skarmory be a little bit higher level. Acid Armor. Incredible that you would even think that that would be worth your time. Alright, Muck is buffeted. Let's go with Drill Peck. Actually, you know, let's save a bit of power points here. And let's go with Earthquake. We're going to need some super effective damage here. take out this muck because he has thrown out his acid armor. And we have defeated. Getting our precious chunk of experience points. Russo is gone, his Quilava is caught. That's not right! How can my Quilava be defeated? It's level 30. That is how. And I have Master Balls. For days. Enjoy snagging my Shadow Quilava while you can. There are still more Shadow Pokemon trainers out there. That is very true. We are actually not even remotely close to being done with catching all the Shadow all the Shadow Pokemon, period. But that's partly due to the fact that we failed several catches in the story as well. But I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to say our farewell. So I want to thank you for joining me as we took this little ride through Team Snag'em's hideout and fought our way in back to Rosso here and got Quilava like we should have got all those times ago. And we've caught quite a few Pokemon. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and have a great and glorious day gaming.